Hall of Fame shit, nigga. Keep it, come on, get out there, get out there. Good catch, my boy. 5 Unit Nation, man, number 1, man.
Hey, my dog, run this shit up, man. Let's go on, we found.
What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of Sgds, Same Goes Different Struggle podcast. This is episode number, I think, 104, y'all. No, 103. My bad, y'all. 103. It's been a long morning, so forgive me. I am your host, Ajay Brown. Look, y'all, I ain't even gonna sugarcoat y'all. I'm gonna get through this real quick. I ain't even finna prolong it, man. I was gonna do the Senior Bowl and go over some Senior Bowl football stuff today, but as you know, as a distraction, they dropped some more Jeffery Epstein files. So today, my episode is gonna be all on this motherfucker. I'm gonna man, they had dropped some shit on with Bill Gates in it, and him getting the STD, him getting the STD from a Russian girl. They had dropped some shit from the New York Giants owner, and they got Jay-Z and Pusha T shit label in it. Mind you, I don't know what the distraction is from this shit and why they want to drop this shit all of a sudden, because they could have been dropped all this shit. But I'm gonna go over a few of the shit, and I'm gonna go over some of the old shit that I didn't go over, like some of the old pictures and shit that I didn't go over. And I'm gonna just go ahead and get started real quick, man. My bad, y'all, if I'm a little rusty right now. I am drained. Matter of fact, what I'm gonna start with the news and they report of the files, and then I'm gonna go check out some more shit real quick of the files and see what I'm gonna talk about first.
The Attorney General Todd Blanche announcing the release of millions more files related to Jeffery Epstein. Our justice correspondent, David Spunt, is reporting on this in Washington. Hi, David.
Multiple questions on the files released today and said most of the videos are commercial pornography. Not all videos featuring Jeffrey Epstein or shot by Jeffrey Epstein. Blanche says medical records, images that may show harm toward children, and any sort of physical abuse were not released publicly. Some of the names mentioned in the files dumped today: Bill Gates, Elon Musk, and Steve Bannon. Again, not much context when names are released. Important to point that out, and we've not seen evidence that anything was criminal between those men. Now, context is key, but there's not been a lot of context. Some of the communications from Epstein are none too kind to this man, President Trump. The two knew each other back in the 90s in Palm Beach and are pictured together numerous times over the years. Today's document release includes Trump's name many times, but there is a note that says some of the claims were submitted to the FBI before the 2020 election, and of the documents released thus far, none have anything criminally damaging involving President Trump. Here's Blanche on criticism that he, the president's former personal attorney, is protecting his former client. Watch.
We did not protect President Trump. We didn't protect or not protect anybody. I mean, I think that there's a hunger or a thirst for information that I do not think will be satisfied by the review of these documents. And there's nothing I can do about that.
Blanche says it's possible more would be released if judges order more to be released, but he said of today's release, quote, "Today's release marks the end of a very comprehensive document identification and review process."
Protesters. Let me see.
All right, y'all. So let me get to some of these pictures real quick. I'm gonna share some of these pictures real quick before I get into other reports. I'm trying to figure out how much more of the shit they gotta still goddamn report. I don't know what the fuck this room is. And like I said, I don't know what's new and what's not new on some of this shit. Some of this shit I didn't show in my last video, so I'm just showing it on this one. Like he said, they dropped some more videos and shit like that. This shit is disturbing. In a way where you know that it's disturbing because you know what happened there. Mind you, it's all look like normal ass shit, normal shit somebody would buy, normal shit somebody would get, right? But when you know that it was victims there, it was young girls there that was going through certain things, and cause like everybody keep asking why do people care about the Jeffrey Epstein file? I think a lot of this shit is just you want to know who is a pervert and who's a pedophile. You feel me? Like who's these people that are real pedophiles and out here messing with young people because they could still be doing this shit now. You feel me? Like if they was doing it then, how we know they're not doing it now? We arrest pedophiles all the times and all the time. Now you got these people in top positions in certain things and still doing pedophile things. Shouldn't these people and the victims get their day where at a point where people I say like they get their just dues. These victims get to tell, you know what I mean? They might not get the justice that they want in a certain way because these people are, I don't know. Jeffrey Epstein did end up going to jail, so shouldn't these people that was with him be able to go to jail as well? Y'all let me know how y'all feel about that. And like I said, some of this shit ain't even is irrelevant. I'm just looking through the pictures. That baby, oh nah. You just going through the pictures and shit like that. You just get to see all the files and all the stuff that's been dropped and all the stuff that's been released, man. I'm trying to look for the shit where they got the New York Giants. Goddamn, look, they didn't got a training room, bro. This shit. I mean, nothing too big, nothing too like woo walla magic like type vibe right now. I'm about to go to some of the emails though in a minute. Cause these pictures is just really boring. Like as you see, I'm just showing that shit off. Let me make sure I'm just showing this shit off. What type of room? Like that's what's so crazy when you look at shit like this. You be like, damn, what the fuck was going on in these rooms? Like, and what possesses people to be want to mess with little girls or just kids in general, bro? Like, what makes your mind wonder to do some stupid shit like that, bro? You got all this entertainment, you got all this money, you got your own fucking island. You can bring all these women, whatever. You can bring whatever you like, other than kids. You can bring any other gender that they have ever gotten, other than kids, like other than little girls. And it, like I said, I don't know if it was little boys that what in the hell and stuff like that. But you just gotta think, man. These people, they want their day, bro, and there's probably still victims out there who are scared to come forward. And this is how they get in their just dues and stuff. This is how people, families are getting their just dues. Mind you, like I said, who's to say that these people is really gonna get prosecuted or something's gonna really happen behind all this? We really don't know. These are some ugly ass shoes for real. Like for real, y'all. And I'm just going through some of the pictures because these are some of the pictures that I didn't go through last time when I spent another like fucking maybe hour and a half just going through all this shit. I'm about to go back to the front of this goddamn page and start at number 10 or number 9. Let's see what's up there. See, that's what I'm saying. Some of this stuff is irrelevant, and I think they just dropped to distract us from what's really going on. Why the fuck would you just, what the fuck is this? Like, none of this stuff really even, it's not showing nothing. And like you said, they said on the news, they're not going to probably drop the real shit unless the judge is asking for it. And I still don't believe they're going to drop it because they passed the deadline of when this stuff was really supposed to be dropped. And it don't take that long. They been had this shit on file, so it don't take the government to do nothing long, bro. They just choosing to figure out what they want to drop and what they not going to drop. And all this shit they dropping is just bullshit. To hide certain shit. Like, look at this shit. This shit don't even matter. None of this shit even matters, bro. I'm finna go to the emails, man. Let me see if I can go get some of these emails. Find some of the emails that these niggas didn't drop. What's that? I don't even think these the emails. Yeah, I think I showed this last time. And there's so many files of this shit, bro. Like, Super Rope. Did I show this last time? I think I did. I don't even want to know what the fuck that was used for, bro. These are some nasty ass people, dog. Oh yeah. Look at this. So they blocking the faces of the people and certain things. I don't know if I showed this to y'all last time, bro. I hope. Well, what is this? Do y'all see this? Bruh. I wonder if I could zoom into this shit. Cause I want y'all to see how nasty and pedophile these folks can be, bro. Like, I think that's his plane to the island right there. If I'm not mistaken, that is. Yeah, that's his plane to the island. I don't know what dog that is. Yeah, that's his plane on the island. I'm assuming. So this has got to be one of the victims. And I feel bad for the family, but thank God they did block the people out. Or it might have been one of the airline ladies or something like that. It looked like an airline lady. I don't know if that's a young girl or not, but it looked like one of the airline people that was flying on the plane with him. And as you can see, bro, I know I ain't showed this last time. I know for sure I didn't show this. Oh, they showed this is the thing, the girlfriend or the wife of the lady of Jeffrey Epstein. Some of the victims that's being blocked out. Some of the victims that was on the plane with him. Let me zoom out of this, y'all. Some more victims. But he can't keep his little hands off nobody, can he? Nasty niggas, boy. You gotta watch who the fuck. Man, that's another. What the fuck is this? What type of city? PB. What is this? They on the beach. I'm on his island. What in the hell is going on around here? And usually I'll say this, but I'm gonna say it. But this is not black people problems. But boy, it is some black. It became black people problem too when we seen some of my favorite artists being named in it. I don't know what the hell. I didn't even know Jay-Z was even mentioned in the Epstein stuff as far as anything, because I didn't even know he was around Epstein. I'm trying to figure out how did Epstein get so big, bro, and like I don't remember ever hearing about Epstein growing up for real. Like when I was up, I just never heard of this man. Like I've heard of everybody else, but you never really heard of this man growing up, and he just became. It's like everybody just really was just hanging with this man. Like he was hanging with like Mr. Cooper type vibe. Sorry, Mr. Cooper, I ain't gonna put that on you, but that's just what I'm saying. Like all this shit is blocked off, and that's just one PDF. PBL. What is the PBL stand for? Let's zoom in, y'all. So yeah, this is another victim. Look like a young girl. Oh, this nigga is wild, fam. Wow. I think what bothers me about this is just dog. Like I got a daughter. You wouldn't want like look. I got a daughter. This is somebody else's daughter. So just think, bro. Like, what's up the fuck these DVDs? Just think, right? How would you feel if you had a daughter and she had to go through all this, right? and you're sending it people off that you might trust or just think that they are the world. Like these are like just wow, this is Jeffrey Epstein. He's not this type of person. And you find out later on that he was doing shit like this with your child, bro. That's traumatizing not only for you parent, I mean not only for the child, but the parent, bro. You ain't willing to trust nothing or nobody. And a lot of us are saying, like they say, bro, like, why do people care about this, bro? A lot of us got kids. A lot of us is like, if like you want to know who you're around, who you're even sending your people, your kids are around. Mind you, I ain't got none. Like I don't trust nobody. A lot of times with my kids, so I get it. Like I definitely understand, bro. Like this is even for the victims, bro. I know this is right. Just remembering these times is just traumatizing in itself. So who the fuck keeps DVDs of this? Like, bro, these niggas kept files, dog, or just crazy shit. What in the? Let me zone the fuck out, bro. Cause this is wow. And I got a lot of this shit blocked up, but like, look, bro, this is one P. Like, this is its own PDF. Y'all know what I'm saying? Like, the own its own. Like, it's so much shit. And the crazy part about this shit, bro, is we talk about Diddy, but we used to talk about Diddy, right? And when we was talking about Diddy and all this shit, bro, everybody wanted to goddamn know all this shit about Diddy and who was in these tapes and who was all this shit. Bro, it seemed like once you hit a certain level of just money and highness, you get bored and start doing the most immature, nastiest, freaky, craziest shit. Man, I don't want to put pedophile shit on Diddy, but even like, okay, R. Kelly, let's do the R. Kelly situation. What goes through your mind to even want to touch a little girl, bro? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you, bro? Like, and you have to think about it, right? Something had to happen as a child, and there's no excuse to this, to make you be this type of person when you grow up. Because some people get touched as a child, and they end up preying on other people to put them through the same type of pain they've been through. And a lot of times, man, they get money and they get this power that they never had before, never thought they would ever have. And they end up preying on other people and putting them through the same type of trauma that they've been through rather than getting themselves fixed. And that shit is real sad, bro. Like, it's disturbing, it's sad, it's crazy. Is how do you even fix your mind and even do shit? What in the this nigga got an old playground? What in the hell? I see why he killed his damn self if he did. He should have been, but cause somebody was gonna get him, bro. If he wasn't gonna kill himself, somebody was gonna really get him in jail, bro. If they had let him just get close to anybody, cause they don't play that shit in jail, bro. Like, you messing with people's kids and all this shit, bro. Like, this shit is wild. Wedding Tucker Salem. What in the hell am I looking at? Yeah, bro. I'm about to go to the goddamn what's the name in a minute, bro. This nigga is tripping. Oh, those the CD. Oh, he must have kept the videos and shit on CDs. As far as like all these pictures and shit must have been recorded. Y'all gotta forget. I forget how old I am sometimes when it comes to this shit, bro. I'm 35, so like I'm trying to remember even just dealing with DVDs like that, cause we ain't dealt with DVDs in so long, bro. Like, I don't even be on that. Like, I remember the VCRs and shit, but just recording shit on DVDs and keeping them, bro. What like how sick can you be? I want to know the celebrities you be blocking off, cause I don't want to be goddamn. And see, that's another goddamn thing, bro. Will this change anything on how anybody feel about these celebrities? Will it even matter to some of y'all? Cause half y'all, I think this why Drake was ready to sue every goddamn body was calling him a pedophile. But like I said, when niggas get to that top level, and there's all this is with Drake, I'm just making a point, but I ain't saying he is one or not, cause I don't need no motherfucking body coming at me. I ain't got no money for none of y'all niggas. Got my own fucking problems right now. All this shit, man. All this shit crazy, bro. What in the... No, I ain't even gonna say it. Look at this nigga. And there's so many files, bro, to be trying to go through. What's this? As a part of our commitment to transportation, the Department of Justice and Federal Bureau of Investigation have conducted an exhaustive review of an investigation holding related to Jeffrey Epstein. To ensure that the review was through, the FBI conducted digital searches of his database, hard drives, and network drive, as well as a physical search of square area, locked cabinet, desk, closets, and other areas where responsive materials may have been stored. These searches uncover a significant amount of materials, including more than 300 gigabytes of data and physical evidence. The files relating to Epstein include a large volume of images of Epstein, images of videos of victims who are either minors or appear to be minors, and then 10,000 download videos and images of illegal child sex abuse materials and other pornography. Teams of agents analysis, attorneys, and privacy and civil liabilities expert combined through the digital and document evidence with the aim of providing as much information as possible to the public while similarly protecting victims. Much of the material is subject to court order sealings. Only a fraction of the material will have been aired publicly, and had Epstein going to trial, as the seal serves only to protect victims and did not expose any additional third party to the alleged of illegal wrongdoing. Why not? Through the review, we found no basis to review the disclosure of these materials and will not permit the rest of the child pornography. I bet you fucking won't. I bet after a thorough investigation, FBI investigators include that Jeffrey Epstein committed suicide in cell at... I don't believe that shit. Let me see something.
Today's date is Thursday, July 24th. This will be the recording of a proffer agreement of Ghislaine Maxwell from the Deputy Attorney General, DOJ, and the time is currently 9:16. Maxwell and counsel are arriving to the U.S. Attorney's Office, and we will commence the proffer shortly.
I don't know what the fuck that is. Y'all don't quote me on that one. I'm just going through shit now. I'm about to go find them emails. I know I keep saying that. Let me go find them emails. Fuck that. I had found them earlier. Now, I don't know where the fuck they're at. I don't think I want to download that. Bro, no. These are voice messages.
Change your greeting, press 3. To access your messages, Saturday, March 19th, 1:35 p.m. To return this call, press 88. To copy this message to another person, press 6. To delete this message and go to the next, press 7. To keep this message new and go to the next, press pound. Saved message, Friday, March 25th, 8:48 a.m. To return this call, press 88. To copy this message to another person, press 6. To delete this message and go to the next. To keep this message new and go to the next, press pound. Saved message, Thursday, 5:09 p.m. Thursday, actually, that's the message. Call this up. Bye. To return this call, press 88. To copy this message to another person, save the message, Friday, 7:21 p.m. I need you to call me back. It's about tomorrow. I want to know if you're available around 11 o'clock. Call me. Bye.
All right, hold on, y'all. Let me read these emails real quick. I'll go back to the voice messages in a minute. Which one is this shit? All right, so it says the graphic is pretty explosive. That shit up on here? Yeah. The graphic is pretty explosive. A person with knowledge of the investigation said that when the decision was made to remove Mr. Epstein from suicide watch, the jail informed the Justice Department that Mr. Epstein would have a cellmate and has a guard. Ash would look into the cell every 30 minutes, but that was apparently not done, the person said. Why the fuck would they give him a cellmate? Hey, I know you are busy following up on this. Also wondering about a few details I've seen out there. Was this already known? In addition, the jail had transformed his cell and allowed Mr. Epstein to be housed alone in a cell just 2 weeks after he had been taken off suicide watch, a decision that also violated the jail blank normal procedure, two officers said. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. You may understand with the outgoing event. Please understand that the time is very limited. Please submit any question you may have, and I will respond as best as soon as I will. These are not the emails I was looking for. I'm about to go back to the voice hall. Jeffrey Epstein is currently housed. Yeah. No, those are not the emails I'm looking for. I'm about to do this. Because I still got to search for that shit. But this the New York Giants owner, right? The Jeffrey Epstein scouted women for New York Giants. Scouted women for New York Giants co-owner Steve Trust's email showed. Convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein connected New York Giants chairman and co-owner Steve Trust with multiple women, according to the newly released email, and Trust received scouting report on women from Epstein, and the two men discussed whether women were pro or civilian or a working girl. Now, should he lose his team over this? I think so. Shit, not Jeffrey Donald. What was that nigga name? Donald Stern for the LA Clippers lost his team. I don't know the rules for the NBA and the NFL is totally different, but I think that nigga need to lose his team. The emails sent in 2013 were among more than 3 million Epstein-related documents that the Department of Justice released Friday. There are also emails between Epstein and women who wrote about their encounter with Trustful. A prominent firm producer, Trustful 76 assumed his role with the Giants in 2005. His father purchased 50% of the team in 1991. The email addressed Trustful. And you know what's so crazy before I keep going on? Remember New England? Remember New England's owner got in trouble for prostitute and buying prostitutes? They all do it. I don't give a damn with nobody allegedly. I just say allegedly, but I don't believe it's allegedly. I believe all them high paid, crazy high paid people, but they all do that shit, bro. Trustful used in his communication with Epstein, Gum Tower may be refused to the 1994 film Forrest Gump that he produced. Oh yeah, he is. Damn, he produced that. Risky Business, The Pursuit of Happiness, and the Will Smith in the Equalizer. Franchises are among his other credits. He is a producer and partner with California-based Escape Artists Entertainment. Several hours after the publication of the story, the Giants provided the following statement with Trustful. We had a brief association where we exchanged emails about adult women, and in addition, we discussed movies, palantropy, and investments. I did not take him up on any of his inventions and never went to his island. As we all know, he was a terrible person and someone I deeply regret associating with. The Athletic left messages from multiple women referenced in these emails exchanged. They did not immediately respond to the interview request. Epstein died by suicide in August 2019 in his jail cell where awaiting trial on federal sex trafficking charges. Oh shit, so he didn't actually get charged. He was just, damn. I mean, I ain't like he was gonna get off. But did he have enough power to try to persuade these muggers to get off? That's the only question I would have want to know. Because they was already hiding all this. And shit, look at all the shit they hide with Diddy. Because there's way more shit that didn't come out in the goddamn trial that I'm pretty sure they got burnt. Or it's being hid and hidden. In May 2013, Epstein emailed Trustful, and he responded, still in the NFL meeting, their exchange continued that afternoon. I can invite the Russian to meet if you like. What is up with these Russians? Epstein responded, I wonder if Putin know anything about all this shit too. Is she fun? Trustful email. Boy, these white people is wild, bro. Trustful email a minute later. In June 2013, Trustful asked Epstein about a specific woman. Epstein responded, Tahala, speak mostly French, exotic. A working girl, Trustful wrote back, never. Epstein email. The same month, Trustful emailed Epstein apparently referenced a different woman that had discussed earlier and is my present in New York. What is going on in the Big Apple? Epstein replied, yes, Trustful followed up earlier this morning. Can I get my surprise to take me to lunch tomorrow? One thing I know about white people, but they love sending emails, which I don't never understand that one. In another exchange, Epstein wrote to Trustful, did you contact the great ass fake titty named Reductor? She's a character, short term, and has an older boyfriend going to acting school, a 10 ass. But these white people, wow. Trustful email back, thanks Jeffrey. Curious to know about name Reductor. I will contact name Reducted, pro or civilian. Epstein responded in part civilian, but Russian. What is up with these Russians? And rarely tells the full truth, but fun. In a different email, Epstein followed up with Trustful after he connected with one of the women reported just in. You did very well. She wants to go to play. She's a little freaked by the age difference, but go slow. Now, these were black people, bro. This shit would be everywhere right about goddamn now. Like, everywhere. I will try to convince her not to return to Ukraine, having her crying work. Trusko respond, nice report. Funny comment on crying. But these niggas is sick. There are also emails between Epstein and women in which they discuss meeting with Trusko. Some reference the possibility that Trusko could help them with their acting career. Boy, it's always about helping somebody, but god damn, they always trying to get in. But you always see, that's the shit that these labels, like, if you ever heard about stuff that goes down in these labels, bro, and all these entertainment world, bro, all this shit is connected to one. Everybody know, like, if you don't know, bro, it's like this is how you get in for some fucking apparent reason. Sex is like the one tool that they use to get you and manipulate you and mindset to fuck you over, bro. And that shit is crazy. Gonna meet Steve Trusko next week for a dinner. The woman wrote, he said that he's going to work on 3 movies starting June. So I asked if I could read a script and maybe audition for some parts. In September 2013, Trusko offered Epstein 2 tickets to his suite for the Giants game, and he invited him to the other game as well. Epstein invited Trusko to visit him on the private island in the Caribbean, and it is not clear from the email if Trusko ever took Epstein up on those offers. During one exchange in which they discussed a date Trusko had been on, Epstein wrote to Trusko, "I'm happy to have you as a new but shared interest friend." Where Bill Gates said, let me get the bill, because this is some crazy shit. Alright, y'all, so look. No! Fuck. Hold on, man. I gotta go back and find this shit. Man, let me just, while I do that, y'all, I'm gonna play the rest of these goddamn voicemails. What the fuck they is. I ain't gonna play that one. Damn, where that shit go?
Number 2 continuing now, but my time is approximately 2:54. With
You describing Jeffrey, yes, with the freckle, and he was going gray, and what else? Like, he's like, his skin color is like, when I saw him, it was like, when you have a sunburn, but it's like when you have it a couple days and it's kind of turning into skin. It was like a reddish color. And he had like a long face, and that's what I can remember. And he was wearing a white t-shirt in the first thing. Okay. I don't really remember. Because he only kind of like jewelry that he left on his belt. Do you remember what color eyes he has? Nice. Do you have any facial hair, like a mustache or goatee? Or anything? No, but his eyeballs were really thick. And like, they're thick and very early. He used to be one of my best. And every time I grab your hand to try to put it somewhere. No, I know what you're getting at. No, I did not ask him that. You said that you straddled him. What do you mean by that? Well, I was on his stomach, and I was doing his head. Like, I was, you know, like, on like a bed, and then, like, I was sitting there on his bed, but above his head. And I was betting him, he was betting him. Okay. And my bet was like, on the top of his back, on the rear leg of his back. Now, when you say you're butt naked, and then with underwear, and okay. Now, did he sit on top of him? Or did you do that on your own? And he's like, I feel more comfortable if you die on my back, because you can see that. And then I do that. Like, I just sat there. Like, I wasn't, at first, I didn't really want to sit on the, the table, so then just kind of sit up, and he's like, please, if you just sit on me, feel your body, and then I was just like kind of didn't do it. I didn't, when I was actually sitting on him, I didn't know what I was, and then like, I got really fat. As I was going down, I got to 50 so I kind of like popped up again, because it was getting like, you never tried to touch me? besides, like, you know, like, when do you mean they're touching, like, sexually touching you? No, just if you try to touch you, or no, that can be just, like, relaxing off. It has to be, right? Like, he just is, like, you keep, like, motioning, like, smacking. No, like, when you're reading on something, like, when you're first time, he's, like, going like that, like, crazy, not, you know, like, can you tell me what you mean? Okay, like, let's say I'm on my desk. Where would you be? I'm deaf. Where would you stand? Like, if I was, like, doing the house, I was, like, sitting, like, okay. And then, like, when you back up and... Okay, this way? Yeah. Okay, I'm going to my left. Yeah, okay. All the way around to the back on the table. Okay, I'm facing you. And then, like, yours, like, your face is a little bit that way, and you're my right, leaning towards, like, on the V. Okay. I'm hunched over a little bit. And I'm over here, and I'm still doing the side of you. But one of your hands, this hand is around you, and so your hand would be... Okay, my left hand would be... So is my left hand around you? Like, your shoulder? I'm going like that. Okay, so I'm holding you, like, around by the waist. Okay. And then that hand was on his right hand. Okay. It just gives me a better picture of trying to understand, that's all. And I appreciate you doing that. I don't need to make you feel uncomfortable. Do you feel uncomfortable? No. Okay. After everything was done, okay? Did you watch this? No, because I was sitting just while he was out there getting the inside. I guess that's what he did, because I'm calling him, he came back and he's still in private. In the room at all, do you think, and I don't know if there is or not, but do you think that there's anything in there, like, that may have recorded what you did? Oh, like a video camera? Oh my gosh, I didn't think about that. There are lots of places that could have been one, because there's pictures, there could have been, I don't know, but he walked out. The reason why I asked is because he walked out once and then came back in, right? Yeah. So it could be...
Bro, I can't play all that. That shit crazy, bro. God damn.
Okay. What all I you to do is raise your right hand. You solemnly swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Yeah.
State your name for the record. How old are you?
I'm 17.
Okay. Are you currently in school?
Yeah.
Okay, where are you in school? And how are you graded?
Grade 8 except for one class.
Okay. Okay, so you understand what I'm asking you and what we're discussing here, correct?
Correct.
Okay. You're 17 years old right now.
Correct.
Okay. What I want to do is, obviously, you have some information pertaining to the case that I'm investigating. To a gentleman you may know as Jeff or Jeffrey.
Okay.
Okay. What I'd like you to do in your own words is tell me how you came in contact for the first time with Jeffrey.
Okay. I used to be friends with pretty much acquaintances, and the friend was done, and came up to me, approached me one day, and asked me if I was interested in massage this guy Jeffrey, and that's all I'd have to do, and I would get $200 for giving him a massage.
Okay.
And I was like, sure, there's no strings attached. She's like, no. I was like, okay, sure. So she called, and I guess the head, his like personal assistant that was with him, and she set up an appointment for me and her to go. And we went over to his house one day, and brought me up to the room, set up a massage table, told me not to raise on anything, she lowered the lights, put on a little bit of music, and set up the bed for me, and just told me to be comfortable, and Jeffrey would come upstairs. So I waited in the room, and Jeffrey came up into the room. He introduced himself to me, and he went out of the room and changed and put on a towel. And he laid on the bed, and he told me to put on this lotion, and I started giving him a massage. He told me a way to massage him, his back of his legs, his hamstrings, his lower back, his upper back, and like right underneath his bed area. So I started giving him his massage, and then he flipped over and he told me to do the front of his legs and his chest area and his upper shoulders. And he continued to do that, and then he asked me to get a little bit more comfortable. And I asked him, what do you mean? He said, maybe you want to take off your shirt, put on your pants. And I was already wearing like a crop tank top, and I was like, no, I'm comfortable. He's like, okay, that's fine. And then he like started to move his hands down off the bed, and he started to touch me. He started to rub up on my legs and on my butt. And then he tried to go underneath my skirt and try to touch my boob area. I was like, I'm not comfortable with that. And he was like, oh, come on. I'm like, no. I was like, I'll finish your massage, but that's it. And he like, would rub his nipples. He would be like, oh yeah. He started rubbing his nipples, and then he started to jerk off. And that was when I ended kissing and I grabbed my never.
Okay. Alien approached you for a massage, just so I can get this straight. Okay. Called a woman named that was the personal assistant to
Jeffery.
Okay. Brought you up to the room?
Yes.
And she set up the room for you?
Correct.
Okay. Jeff came into the room, introduced himself, went to another room and changed.
His upstairs room is in his bedroom.
Okay.
And he left to go into his bedroom to change.
Okay. Did he say his last name?
No, he would never tell me his last name. He would never tell me what he did for a living. He would never give me any personal information except for his name is Jeffery.
Okay. He told you to get comfortable.
Right.
Okay. What were you wearing?
I was wearing a crop, like tank top that comes a little bit above my navel, and I wore a bra and a pair of jeans. Tight jeans.
Okay. So you did not remove any clothing?
No.
Okay. As you were massaging his chest and legs area, did he remove the towel?
He started to make the towel lower and lower, and then eventually he
Had it off. He had taken it off. Okay. At what point did he started to masturbate?
After he started to rub his nipples, and I was giving him a massage on his shoulders, he started to remove the towel completely, and that's when he started to masturbate to whatever he did.
Okay. You know what the meaning of masturbator is?
Yeah, to ejaculate. Sure.
Okay. Did you see his penis?
Yeah. He made that visible to me.
At what point did he reach out to try to touch you?
Before he started to rub his nipples, he was like, let me touch you the way that I like to be touched. And I was like, I don't feel comfortable that way. I was like, no, I'm fine. Like, I'll continue to give him a massage, and I don't want, and I'm very uncomfortable. Because before she told me if I felt uncomfortable, just tell him and he'd back off. So I told him that I was uncomfortable, like, after he started to touch me, and he kept ejaculating after that.
Okay. He touched your buttocks?
Yes.
Did he touch your vagina area?
I would not let him.
Okay.
No.
And you mentioned your breast area.
Right.
Did he try to touch your buttocks under the shorts or?
At first it was just outside my pants, and then he tried to. I had a belt on with my jeans, so he tried to like go inside from behind, but he could not, and I was like, I'm not comfortable.
Okay. He put his hand on under your shirt.
Right.
Okay. And you had a bra on, correct?
Correct.
Okay. Did he go under the bra or over the bra?
He didn't have enough time. I told him not to do that. I told him I was very uncomfortable.
Okay, so you stopped him before he actually touched your breast.
Right.
Okay. And he started to continue to masturbate at that point? Okay. Did he ejaculate?
Yeah. He did. He fully went off. He did everything.
Okay. He finished?
He finished, yeah.
That was the first time you went?
Yeah.
How much did you receive?
I received $200.
Okay. Was that the only time you went?
I've been there a total of 3 times.
Okay. What happened?
The second time I went there with
What
in the school that they done. And we were downstairs, the chef made us dinner or lunch, it was like mid-afternoon. We sat there, and I guess we definitely went upstairs, did whatever they did, and we just waited downstairs with the chefs, and like he had supermodels there. We were talking to them. They showed us around the house. They showed us the cars. They showed us the pool area. They were just
Okay, so you were just waiting for.
right.
Did you know if you received any money?
She needs money every time she brings someone there. That I know for a fact. She was either to bring her on.
Okay. Did she receive money for the first time you went?
Yeah.
The second time you went, did you receive any money?
No.
Receive money for taking me?
Yeah. I was just there because I was my best friend, and she felt more comfortable if I was there. She didn't really know only acquaintances.
Okay. What about the third time?
The third time it was me.
You saw that?
Alright, I'm gonna come back to that if I feel like it. I don't even know if I want to keep going to that shit. That shit crazy. I was over here searching for every fucking thing while I play this shit. Where does shit go? Oh yeah, this is right here. So look, I couldn't find what I was looking for in the Epstein file, so I had to go to this shit. Elon Musk asked Epstein when the wildest parties on his island would be. The documents also include email correspondence between Epstein and tech billionaire Elon Musk. Musk, who has not been accused of any wrongdoing in the case, has previously said that Epstein had invited him to his island, but he had declined. The new email showed Musk has discussed traveling there on more than one occasion, including a proposal. Where the fuck are these files that I missed in? Because I know it's a lot, but I ain't seen none of this shit. A proposal on 2012 trip in which he asked Epstein what day night will be the wildest party on your island. The email from November 2012 showed Epstein asked how many people Musk would need transporting on a helicopter to the island, and Musk replied that it would only be himself and then his wife Tahali Riley. In the email from Musk to Epstein on Christmas in 2012, including a Musk inquiring whether the financiers had any party planned because he needs to let loose. I've been working to the edge of sanity this year, and so once my kids head home after the Christmas, I really want to hit the party scene in Saints or Barts or elsewhere and let loose, he writes, adding that a peaceful island experience is the opposite of what he's wanting, is the oppose of what he is wanting. In another branch of emails from the end of 2013, Musk and Epstein discussed a visit to the financiers island and are working on logistics and dates. There's no evidence that Musk ever did end up taking a trip to Epstein Island. Musk said in an X post on Saturday that he was well aware that some emails corresponded with Epstein would be misinterpreted and used by the dictators to smear his name. He added, I don't care about that, but what I do care about is what we at least attempt to proceed those who committed serious crime with Epstein, especially regarding horrendous exposure of underage girls. Bill Gates dismissed the lurid claims by Epstein as abuse and false. A spokesperson for Microsoft co-founder Bill Gates has reported to Lira alleging contained in the latest Epstein files, including that he caught a sexual transmitted disease, calling them absolutely absurd and completely false. Two emails from July 18, 2013 appear to have been drafted by Epstein, but it is unclear if they were ever sent to Gates. Both were sent from Epstein email account and back to the same account. While no email account associated with Gates is visible and both emails are unsigned, one email is written as a resignation letter from the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, and complains about having had to procure medicine for Gates to deal with the consequentness of sex with Russian girls. The other, which began Dear Bates, complains about Gates having ended a friendship and makes more claims that Gates had been trying to cover up a sexually transmitted infection, including from his then wife, Melanie. A spokesperson for Gates told the BBC these claims from a proven, disguised liar and absolutely absurd and completely false. They added, the only thing these documents demonstrate is Epstein friction that he did not have an ongoing relationship with Gates and the length he would go to tap in the frame. Custom over there. Have all the Epstein files now been released? It is uncertain if this is the end of the end. If this is the end of the road for the Epstein document release saga. Balachi said Friday drop marked the end of very composed document, including in. I hate to do this, but where's the Jay-Z and Pusha T part there too? I can't even leave these niggas out. Cause I want to see what the fuck they talking. Oh, there we go. Oh, shit. I don't start this.
Rap icon Jay-Z's name has surfaced in a new batch of documents released by the U.S. Justice Department related to Jeffrey Epstein. The documents were made public on Friday and include reports submitted to an FBI hotline in 2019. Notably, Jay-Z, whose legal name is Sean Carter, is mentioned in one of those public submissions. It's important to note from the outset, Jay-Z's name does not appear in Epstein's personal flight logs, contact books, or confirmed records. Instead, his name appears in a complaint submitted by a member of the public to the FBI. Other notable names mentioned in the same set of hotline records include rapper Pusha T and disgraced film producer Harvey Weinstein, an unexpected grouping that has raised eyebrows online. The connection comes from a single complaint that has since circulated widely on social media. According to the document, the individual filing the report described believing she had been drugged, which she said clouded her memory. The complaint states that the drugging was attributed to individuals described as handlers, people who allegedly established friendships with victims. Within that complaint, the filer identified the artist Pusha T as one of those handlers. The document further claims that Weinstein and Pusha T attended a party where the complainant alleged she was drugged before sexual abuse occurred. The allegation involving Jay-Z is described separately in the same complaint. According to the FBI hotline report, the allegation involving Jay-Z is said to date back to 1996. The complainant alleged that she later awoke in the presence of Harvey Weinstein and Sean Carter, known publicly as Jay-Z, while Weinstein was allegedly engaging in sexual misconduct. Again, these claims appear solely in a public hotline submission. They are not backed by court findings, indictments, or confirmed evidence within the Epstein case files. Jay-Z and Pusha T are not listed in Epstein's verified records, travel logs, or contact lists. Still, the appearance of Jay-Z's name alongside Weinstein, whose criminal history is well documented, has fueled widespread online reaction. The allegations have sent
When I started wanting
shockwaves
Goggins
through the
goggle
music
glasses, I
industry
needed a
and
website.
across social media
GoDaddy Arrow
platforms.
uses AI to
One
make a beautiful
commenter wrote,
website so
quote,
fast it'll
"So
blow
let
my
me get
customers'
this
noggins while they're shopping for Goggins."
Why would they have this?
straight. Jay-Z was friends with Harvey Weinstein, Diddy, R. Kelly, and now he's appearing in Epstein files, and there's no truth to any of it? Interesting. Another about to make excuses for Jay-Z. Now, suddenly, no one wants to believe the DOJ website. As of now, no charges have been filed against.
But this shit hurts my fucking nerve. Come on, dang. I didn't know it. This shit hurt my nerve.
Have been filed against.
Let me see something else, y'all. I'm sorry. Do y'all believe that Jay-Z had anything to do with this shit? My bad, y'all. I'm trying to find out other shit that I was looking for. How Pusha T, the complaint linked to 3 individuals and a copy of it has been shared widely online. Part of the complaint goes believes she was drugged, clouding her memory, attributing the drugging as a frequent performance by a person assigned as handlers who she describes as person who established themselves with the victim. Among her handler identified the artist Pusha T. What? That's crazy because I was just talking about this shit with about Drake and Pusha T. That Pusha T battle with my homeboy, and how Pusha T got this goddamn, and this is all allegedly. I can't, especially Pusha T out of everybody in the industry, like, damn. But what if you in a rap battle? And I ain't trying to be funny, but if Drake would have got some shit like this on Pusha, nigga, I don't know how that shit would have turned out. Cause I was just telling my homie, Drake lost that shit because of what Pusha found out about him. But damn it, he ain't have enough power to goddamn find out all this. If this was true, Weinstein, Pusha T also attended, allegedly, all this shit, I'm just saying allegedly. I don't know if it's true or not. I was not there, so I don't know. Also attended the party and drugged her before engaging in sexual abuse. The complaint continues. The complaint regarding Jay-Z, which came into the FBI, allegedly that the incident took place in 1996. Now look, y'all. A lot of y'all act like y'all ain't never heard this shit about Jay-Z before. I've heard plenty of stories about Jay-Z. And all I'm going to say is allegedly, but I've heard them. Like I say, and I always say, I wasn't there, but I've heard them. Like, I've heard stories. And we all have. And a lot of us don't believe them because we feel like, oh, these big artists, they ain't going to do that. They're just trying to shit on his name. But I've heard them. Just like I heard Diddy shit. way before all this shit came along. But Diddy, I've heard stories. We all have. I've heard about the parties. Heard about a lot of parties. And the crazy part is when you know the person actually wasn't lying, because I'm always a proven type nigga. Like, you gotta prove that shit to me before I believe it. And once a motherfucker prove that shit to me and actually show me receipts, you be like, you look at things a little different on how this industry thing works and how a lot of shit get down, a lot of information get hidden, and you got enough money and power to goddamn hide it, allegedly. But shit, remember when back in the day when Wendy Williams was on radio talking about Diddy and how he got her move and everybody just didn't give a fuck about believing her? Now all of a sudden, all these years she was right. A lot of these motherfuckers keep having these same stories about messing with younger girls, dog. And a lot of these goddamn stories ain't adding up. Like, how do you? That's like me having, like, when people be trying to make fun of me being bipolar, and like they gonna tell you, if you hear anything about me, you gonna be like, oh, that nigga evil, or that nigga mean. And I could tell you right now, if I was like if I was maybe insecure or maybe just on some other shit, and I'm like, man, I ain't like that. But if you keep hearing that, I must have showed that side to somebody multiple times for everybody to say the same thing. For a lot of people to say the same thing, they might say some good things, but if everybody's saying the same little thing about AJ, you start to question, like, damn, could it be true? Is it true? I don't know, bro. All I'm saying is, boy, this shit getting, and then now he with the NFL. How does this look with the NFL and shit? That's two people with the NFL, the Giants owner and then his ass. Where's Dame Dash when I need him? Feel me? Like, I've heard stories, bro. You hear these goddamn stories, and just like we heard story about Trump, we hear these. I don't know, man. I'm just going by what we seen and shit, and going off that just the information that's being told. Let me go back to the goddamn voice records and finish this shit out and look for some more shit. But it's just file go, y'all, a lot, and I only got really 2 hours on this bitch. I'm still looking for shit. Mother, hold on, y'all. Damn, how many times you gonna ask me on my 18? Fuck. Nah, that ain't it. This shit ain't exit out of what the fuck I was trying to get. Where's shit at? Hold on, y'all. This ain't it. What the fuck? Where the fuck was I? I'm about to go back to these damn video pictures. Bro, I knew where the fuck I was. Now I can't find the shit. That's 2000. All that shit. Oh, 2000. Might have to just go to show y'all these damn pictures that I was looking at. But it's just a lot of files, y'all. I apologize if I'm just going through it with you, so bear with me. It's just a lot of shit. And I don't think y'all want to see this shit of the jail cell. Like, who gives a fuck about no jail cell? What in the hell?
Good morning. Today is July 25th. The time is 9:24 a.m. My name is Spencer R. Horn. I'm the Assistant Special Agent in charge of FBI New York, and we are here for a recorded proffer agreement with Ms. Maxwell.
Good morning. Good morning, Ms. Maxwell. How are you?
Good morning.
Good. So the proffer agreement we signed yesterday, there's a place on it for us to all kind of initial. It's exactly the same document, and you'll see your signature. If you can just initial right to the left of right here, right there, and then Mr. Marcus will initial as well. Thank you. And just to kind of before we get going, I'll just say that exactly the same folks that were here.
I ain't studying that shit right there, y'all. I know y'all like this thing about to piss me off. Hold on, man. I know what I'm looking for. So baby with me. Here we go. Because I want the victim's voice record thing to be talked about. That's what we should be talking about. Ain't nobody talking about.
2005. This is ID number 7915. Detective Joe Ricari with the Town of Palm Beach Police.
I understand you may have some information as to your visits over to his house, either to work or to visit. If you could, please, in your own words, tell me from the beginning how you were introduced to Mr. Epstein.
She brought me over there, and she said, like, the first time I went over there just to meet him, and she went and gave him a massage, and I just sat in his house and waited.
Okay, how long ago was this?
Like 7 months ago. It's actually in March. I know it was 7 months ago.
It was in March of
when I broke up with my boyfriend.
2005? Okay.
And then, like, after he met me, he asked me if I'd like to do a massage. And I was kind of hesitant just because it was just kind of weird, but I did anyway. And I went up there and gave him a massage, and he gave me $200 the first time.
Okay. How many times have you been to his house total?
Between like 7 and 10, because it's been 7 months, so it's been like once a month, maybe a little bit.
Okay, 7 to 10 times a month? I'm sorry,
Yeah.
7 to 10 times?
Yeah.
When was the last time you were there?
The September 30th, it was not last Friday, the Friday before.
Okay. Okay. All right. And what was your duties as when you went to work for him?
Just giving him a massage and that's it.
Okay. Okay. When you entered the house, who were you introduced to?
Introduced to every time I went? Like,
No, like the very first
time, just.
And Jeff.
Mm-hmm. And there was other people there, but I wasn't introduced to them.
Okay. Okay.
I can give you a number.
Yeah, I know. I've interviewed a lot of girls, and basically everybody's told me what some have held back, some have told me the complete truth.
Okay.
So what I want you to do is tell me the complete truth of what happened. Okay.
That's what happened.
Okay.
I know girls that have done more, and but I haven't. He's asked me to, I'm not going to lie to you, but I haven't. Okay. I haven't known him that long, like.
Okay. When your first time you went, you just sat in the kitchen and waited for right?
Yeah. I guess he wanted to meet me or something.
Okay. As you've gone, tell me, has anything escalated from just a massage?
No, like the first time I went, I waited. The second time I went, I stayed in all my clothes and like gave him a massage. And then I think it was probably the third time I went, he asked me if I'd like to get like more naked or whatever, and I said no, I just didn't feel comfortable. And after that, he never asked me anything like to make me feel uncomfortable.
Do you give the massage in your undergarments?
No.
Completely clothed?
Completely clothed, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, he's asked me to, but I said no, because I just don't feel comfortable doing
Has he
it.
touched you?
No.
Has he,
The closest he came to touching is giving me a hug goodbye. That's the closest. But not inappropriate whatsoever.
okay. So basically, you just massaged him?
Yeah.
And you received $200 for a massage each time?
The last couple times he gave me 300 just because I...
Man, why I feel like we heard that?
p.m. This will be a phone call to
Hi, you leave me a message and I'll get back to you as soon as possible.
When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press pound for more options.
Hi, Brittany. This is Detective Jeffery Epstein with Palm Beach Police. You can return my call at... Thanks. Hi.
Hi.
Hi, this is Detective Jeffery Epstein with Palm Beach Police.
Hi, how are you?
Good. How you doing?
I'm a little sick, but okay.
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 Sorry to hear you're under the weather there. I'd like to sit down and talk with you about a case that I'm investigating.
Okay.
When would be a good time?
Where would this go down? Where would this happen?
Anywhere. I can meet you.
Okay. Well,
You're not in any trouble whatsoever. I just wanted to...
I know. I think I know what it's about, too, right? I should know, right? It's the biggest thing going on right now.
Yeah.
Am I right? Yeah, okay. Yeah, I know. I mean, I've been expecting phone calls and stuff, and, I still haven't, I know my fingerprints need to be taken, and nobody's taken it yet. I don't know if you're going to be doing that or not. But, right now, I'm off of...
Okay.
I'm at my boyfriend's work, and they ordered lunch, so I'm waiting for them to bring lunch. I mean, I don't know, when is the okay time for you? I'm not really doing much today.
Well, whenever you're done there, do you want to give me a call? We can arrange a meeting place, or you can come here, or...
Okay, and where's here? At
the Palm Beach Police Station.
On the one on Gun Club?
No. This is the one in Palm Beach, just on County Road.
County and...
In Australian, right across the street from the Sunalco. Come over Okeechobee Boulevard, head all the way east over into Palm Beach. Not your first light, but your second traffic light, you're going to make a right. And then not your first block, but your second block, you're going to see us there on your left-hand side. You make a left, and you're right there at the Palm Beach Police Station.
Okay, well, then maybe this isn't what I think it's about. Is it about the delivery you got at work?
No.
Oh, this is about something else?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Well, I guess then you're probably like, what the hell is she talking about?
Well, I thought we were on the same page.
Okay, because just the week before last, I believe, or last week, at work I had gotten a delivery of like 96 pounds of marijuana.
Oh, nice.
So that's like that's like...
Oh, nice. What are we doing here, dog?
Hi, this is Detective Jerry Carey with Palm Beach Police.
Hi.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Doing good. I was wondering, when would be a good time for you and I to meet? I need to speak to you about an incident that I'm investigating here in the town of Palm Beach.
Mm-hmm.
And I believe you may have some information pertaining to that.
Okay, may I ask what it is?
This is an incident involving a gentleman that lives on Obrillo.
Who?
You may know as Jeff.
Jeff. I don't know anyone named Jeff.
Really?
I promise you.
Okay.
I'm glad to meet with you.
I was just by your house. Out at...
Oh, that's my parents' house.
Oh, okay.
Would you know what his last name is?
Yes, he lives on Obrillo Road.
Where is that at exactly? Is it in Waxahachie or?
It's in Palm Beach.
I don't know where that is.
Okay.
Okay,
well,
but
I have some things to show you, and I'm sure you'll understand when I meet with you.
yeah.
When would be a good time to meet with you?
I'm sorry, you're breaking up?
When would be a good time to meet with you?
Anytime.
Okay, where are you living at now? Okay. Okay.
I'm sorry, what?
I said okay. When would be a good time? Are you home now, or?
Yes, I am.
Okay. Better yet, is there any way you can come to me?
Sure.
You know where the Palm Beach Police Department is?
No, I don't.
Okay, take Okeechobee East.
Oh, hang on, let me get a text. Okay.
Okeechobee East.
Mm-hmm.
All the way east. Over the bridge. Not your first light, but your second. Make a right. Not your first block, but your second block. You make a left, and we're right there in Australian account. Okie doke?
Alright, am I in trouble for anything, or?
No, absolutely not.
Okay. Is everything okay?
Yeah, everything is fine. I just wanted to talk to you a little bit about some information that I believe you may have.
Okay.
Okay?
Alrighty, and what's your name again? I'm sorry, I could barely catch it on my message.
So some of them are just, I guess, the police trying to get information from these girls. What is the state of Florida? By the name of authorized state of Florida.
Everybody's fine. I just wanted to touch base with you in reference to a case that I'm investigating involving Mr. Epstein. Okay. Let me just grab my file here. Okay. Now, you were... Hold on just 1 second. Just give me 2 seconds. No problem. Take your time. Trying to get everything here in order. You are Alfredo Rodriguez, correct? Yes, that's me. Okay. And your date of birth is 4/12/54? That's correct. Okay. You were employed by him as what? I was the household manager. Okay, you were like the houseman? You can say butler. Okay. Butler, household manager, that was my title. Okay. How long did you work for him? I worked for him from 6 months, from October and September of last year to February, to the end of February of this year. Okay. It was February 2005. Exactly. August 2004 to February 2005. Exactly. During that time frame, was he in town, in residence? Oh, yes, many times. Many times, okay. Yeah. Well, my main concern, obviously, is obviously the girls that come over to work for him. Okay. Okay. I've done a lot of interviews and I've met with a lot of people that have gone to the house to work for him when he's in town. I'm not talking about his assistants. Okay. Okay. What can you tell me about that? Well, his wife knows about it, so he has a lot of masseuse, you know. What happened is he has a particular taste of somebody, he has a list of favorite female personnel to give him massage, you know, so he gets massage in the morning, massage in the afternoon, you know. And besides that, they were very private, you know, so I didn't know what went behind closed doors. Okay. And actually it was my job to keep everything discreet, you know, so man. Would you say these girls were young? You put me on the spot, sir. To be honest with you, you know, I can do something for you. We can discuss this in person. Sure, that'd be great. Just about to get to my.
The next time I get off the phone. Hell no, I definitely. Let me get up off here, y'all. I'm done, man. This shit is crazy, bro. It's too much to go on, man. All right, y'all. This is episode 103 of Sango Different Struggle Podcast, man. We just went through a straight, brief little, whatever you want to call it, of the Jeffrey Epstein file. We didn't even hit most of the shit. If I feel like doing another one, I might, or some of the shit, but man, this shit is just sickening, bro. I'm out.